This is an easy problem right here. It's just asking you, is the product means multiply, is A times B defined? Can you do it? That's what basically this question is saying. Can you do A times B? If so, give the dimensions of A times B. So look at A. A is a 4 by 3. B is a 3 by 2. So 4 by 3. You don't have to do this, but if you need to see it like this, 3 by 2. It's asking you, can you do matrix A times matrix B? And you would say yes, because the inner dimensions are the same. So the first part, yes. If so, give the dimensions. So what are the dimensions of the answer, the product? Well, remember, that's the end. This one and this one. So 4 by 2 are your dimensions. What about over here? What if A was a 3 by 4 and the other one was a 3 by 2? How about that one? 4 and 3 are the inner dimensions, so you would say, no, you cannot multiply. The product is not defined. Okay, not defined. That's what you would write. Okay, could you do it another way? No, you couldn't. What about, is A times B the same as B times A? Not for matrices. Okay, what if you did B times A here? A 3 by 2, which is B, times A, which is a 4 by 3. Look at this. Inner dimensions not the same. So this B times A is not defined. Alright, if I asked you that. Alright, so be careful. A times B is not the same as B times A for matrices. Okay? Alright, this one says, example number 2, really this is example 3 for me, but find AB. What does that mean? A times B. Okay? Here's A, here's B. A is a 2 by 2, B is a 2 by 2. This is the first thing you look for. Look at the inner dimensions. They are the same. What is your result going to be? Your result's going to be the ends. This one by this one. So your result's going to be a 2 by 2 in this case. That doesn't always happen, but in this case, that will. Alright, now, what do? A times B. So this one's first, this one's second. That matters. Circle your rows. Circle your columns. Why? Because that helps you think. Okay, if you don't circle rows and columns, you'll mess one number up, which then makes the whole matrix wrong. Okay, so here's what I do. I take the first row times the first column. Where do you put that in this whole thing? Well, there's 2 by 2, which means there's 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, first row, first column goes in the first row, first column. So it's going to go right here, first row, first column. Okay, so let's multiply. How do you multiply? First one times first one. 1 times 5 plus second one times second one. 4 times 9. Now we can do that in our head. 5 plus 36 equals a 41. Goes right here. Okay, they're all going to be always going to be one thing going on here. It's never going to be this plus this. Okay. Now, how do you get the next one? Well, this is the first row, second column. So I go first row, second column, and it goes in first row, second column. So here we go. 1 times -7. First one times first one. 1 times -7. We can do it in our head. Plus 4 times 6, because second one times second one. 4 and 6. Alright, here we go. That's -7 plus 24, which is 17. Let's do the next row. We're done. This times both of these. Now we got to go to next row. Second row, first column. So second row, first column will go right here. 3 times 5. Let's do it in our head. 15 plus -2 times 9, which is -18. I at least want to see this. Okay, show me you're doing it. Alright, 15 plus -18 is -3. Put it here. Last one. This row times this column. So first one times first one is -21. Plus second one times second one. -2 times 6 is -12. Add them up and you get -23. And you are done. How do you multiply matrices? A row times a column. A row times a column. As many as there are. And you put them in the final matrix. This is your final answer. Okay? So, get a hold of that. You got to do it by hand.